de-seated position. Let's close the eyes down. Bring the hands to the knees. And just concentrate on the breathing. Making sure we're taking a nice 360 breath, expanding the ribs side to side and front to back. Let's take about 4 more nice 360 breaths, expanding the rib cage side to side and back to front. Our next breath, let's bring the hands up and over. As we exhale, let's twist over to the right, looking over that right shoulder. Inhale, arms up. Let's twist over to the left, looking over that left shoulder. Keep breathing. Next inhale brings the arms up. Exhale, let's lean over to the right, breathing into this left side body here. Next inhale brings you up. Exhale over to the left, breathing into this right side body here. Next inhale is going to bring you up. Exhale, let's fold forward, leaning over those folded legs. And continuing to fold over, let's come up onto hands and knees. We'll do some cat-cows this morning, so dropping that belly, looking up. Now tucking those hips, arching the back, gazing at the navel. Untucking the hips, dropping the belly, dropping the chest, looking up. Then tucking the hips, arching into the back. Untucking the hips, dropping the hips, looking up. And let's stay here in our cow position, tucking the toes under, and we'll push back for a few rock backs. Rock backs are really good for the pelvic floor. Opening up the back of the pelvic floor as those sit bones travel further apart and then closer together. Let's do 3 more. Last one. And untuck the toes, pushing all the way back into a wide-legged child's pose. Let's walk the hands over to the left, exposing that right back side body. Taking a nice deep breath or 2 into that right back side body. Bringing the hands back to neutral and then walking them over to the right, exposing that left side body. Breathing here. Bringing the hands back to the middle. Taking a few nice deep breaths into that back body, really directing the breath. Coming back up to hands and knees. We are going to come all the way down onto our back. We're going to do a few bridges. Let's do 4 bridges. So we'll roll up into a bridge, pushes into the air, pushing the pelvis into the air. Let's roll back, upper back, middle back, low back, release. Again, up, and then we'll roll down, upper back, middle back, low back, release. Let's do 2 more. Up, roll back, upper back, middle back, low back, release. Last bridge here. Let's go ahead and hold it. Stay up here, keep breathing. And let's push the hips up. Let's push the hips up 10 times. So we're pulsing 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we'll roll down slow, upper back, middle back, low back, and release. So as you release the hips, go ahead and push the hips forward as if there were maybe a glass of water on the lower belly. It would be spilling forward. And now rock the hips back so that the hip bones are coming towards the face. And then rock forward again. This is called a pelvis rock. And what we want to do with this one, rock back, is rock forward. Use the lower abdominal muscles to make this happen. We don't want to use these glute muscles. So go ahead and rock back towards the face and up towards the feet with the pubic bone. Just going ahead and rocking back and forth, using those lower abdominals. Last time forward and last time back. And then bring your pelvis into a neutral position. We'll take the right foot over the left leg, bringing the left leg towards the body. And let's go ahead and rock back and forth, rocking that right hip in the socket, just rocking back and forth. And now if you can, try to make a little circle with that left knee. And that should really be getting into the right femur in the socket, which is the femur is the big thigh bone. And then the other direction with that left knee. Let's do a few nerve flosses here. So we'll go ahead and take the foot up to the sky, point flex, come down, up to the sky, point flex, come down, again, point flex, and down. Now let's drop this whole figure 4 over to the left, look to the right for a nice supine twist. And then bring the knees into the chest. If you'd like, you can take the hands behind the knees, open the legs wide. If you want to bring this further into a happy baby, you can by grabbing those toes, maybe rocking back and forth. Feet coming down to the floor. Let's take this left leg across the right. Bringing this right leg in towards the body. And go ahead and just rock that back and forth. Right to left with that right knee. Now let's change this just a little. Make a circle with your right knee, almost like you want to draw it on the ceiling. In one direction and then in the other. And let's bring that into stillness. We'll take this right foot up to the sky, point flex, a little sciatic nerve flossing. Right foot comes up, point flex. Last time, right foot comes up, point flex. Good job. Now we'll take this whole figure 4 and we'll take it over to the right as we look left. Nice supine twist this morning. Looking over that left shoulder. Just enjoying the way that the body feels as it stretches out this morning. Let's bring those knees into the chest again. If you want, you can take the knees wide. You can come into happy baby again if you like. We're really stretching out the back pelvic floor today. Let's bring both knees into the chest, dropping that left leg out long, bringing this right knee into the chest, pushing into the belly, getting a little bit of feedback. Let's take this right knee across the body, looking over to the right. So right knee travels left, head travels right. One last supine twist here this morning. Bring the knee into the chest. Switch knees, bringing that left knee into the chest. Then pushing this left knee over to the right, looking to the left. Last, let's bring both those knees into the chest. If you want, you can rock up or you can roll to the side. Come on up into a seated position. Let's do just a little bit of neck work before we leave this morning. So we'll take right ear to right shoulder. Chin to the chest, left ear to left shoulder, chin to chest, right ear to right shoulder, chin to chest, left ear to left shoulder. Sitting up nice and tall. Let's go ahead and bring the hands up to the sky as we inhale. And as we exhale, bringing the hands to the chest, I say to everybody, namaste. Thank you so much for coming. Thanks for